If you don't know how to live in your 20s, watch this video. My name is Hunter Hewitt. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur that is currently living in the Philippines as of 3 days ago. I'm 22 years old. I turn 23 tomorrow. And this chapter of my life marks a significant difference than where I was at 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was working for my wife now, but my girlfriend at the time, her dad's construction company. I was living in Spokane, Washington, working the nightmare construction job that I had. And now I am living in Asia for the next 4 to 5 months. It could be longer, to pursue my dreams, to lock in, to build my business. And this has all come out of nowhere. And I say that with a little bit of skepticism because I built this. This didn't just change overnight for me. But as my birthday is tomorrow and I'm looking back, it does feel like it was just overnight now. It felt like I remember struggling to pay my bills. I remember struggling being behind on my car payment. There was just so many things going on in my life at that time that I had no control over. And now I feel like I am playing chess and I feel like I am 5 steps ahead and I know how to problem solve and I know what to do. And all of that changed really because of one thing. And that one thing I truly believe has been being able to put aside all of your desires, being able to put aside what it feels normal to be a 20-year-old. The world tells us that in our early 20s, we should be going to college. We should be living this party life. We should be, going out with girls, and we should be just not optimizing for success and for your future self. And for me, I'm the youngest of 10 kids. I love my sibling. I love the way I was raised, and I'm very grateful for how I was raised because I was able to see my siblings make some, for lack of a better words, mistakes in their early 20s and their late teens that have impacted the rest of their life. And I'm sure if I asked them tomorrow or today if they're happy, they'd say yes, and if they regret anything, they'd probably say no. But something I noticed is that I wanted to live my 20s for my future self. I wanted to do everything I could in my 20s. I wanted to work as hard as I could, do as much as I can to push myself to be in the best place possible when I'm 35. And I think that long-term thinking is the shift that I had, right? Because taking that construction job from my wife's dad was a great move at the time because it was allowed me to make more money than anyone else my age was making, right? Was I happy? No. Was I satisfied? No. Was it my dream job? No. But what it did was allowed me to start thinking in the matter of, well, really no. At that time, I was thinking short term. I was like, oh my God, I'm making money. Like I can go duck hunt. I can go do this. I can go do that. I can do all of my hobbies I had at the time. Was I building something long term? No, I wasn't. I was just doing something short term. And I think something that I've really shifted towards, and I've been telling everyone around me to do the same thing, is stop thinking short term. Stop thinking, what is my get rich quick scheme? How can I make 10K this month? How can I make 20K this month? How can I make 50K this month? Instead of thinking like that, what I'm thinking is, how can I exit my business for 30 million in 5 years or 10 years even, right? Because at that multiple, I believe I have a higher ROI. Even if I make significantly less money than all of my friends now, right? I'm still gonna surpass that dollar amount earned in the long term. And you have to think that way. You have to put aside all of your friends that are going to the club, spending thousands of dollars on the weekend or dropping crazy money. If you don't have that money, you can't do it, bro. You can't. Do not fake it to make it. That's not the way to win. Maybe if you're a guru, right? Maybe if you're shoving a course down someone's throat and you need to buy a crazy sports car to sell your course and show that you are successful in life. All right, whatever. Maybe that's your get rich quick scheme. Maybe that's what you need to do. That's not how I think. That's not who I want to be. That's not what I believe success looks like. And I believe a lot of people recognize that, especially as the info product space is growing. People don't want to see flashy cars and weekend at space as success, right? My form of success is being able to travel for 6 months and not have to worry about money, not have to worry about how I'm going to pay my bills. All of these things play a factor in what I believe success is now. And like I said, when I was 18, I didn't believe that. I thought success was driving a fucking Huracan at 18, right? And sure, that would have been extremely cool and I would have loved the opportunity to do that. That's just not how it played out. And maybe I started thinking long term earlier on, that could have been doable, right? But for me now, what's really really changed the course of my success has been being able to put aside all of the short-term wins, all of the easy things, the easy bread, and being able to say no. Being able to say, no, I don't want to do this. I'm going to turn down this opportunity to make $2,000 in a weekend to instead pour that time and effort into building something that is going to be long-term. Because that long-term business, that long-term boat, that long-term vehicle is what's then going to give you the exponential returns that you were looking for, right? So that's really it. Like, if you're living in your 20s and you're lost and you're not living the life you want to live, and you see everyone online and you see the young 18 to 25-year-olds driving supercars and living this dream life that you want to have, it's one of two people. It's either the course guru that is only doing all of this, buying all of this to just sell you something, or two, it's someone that's thought long-term. It's someone that's built and built and built and is now able to have the success that they have because they thought long-term, right? So I'm going to challenge anyone here that's listening to this video, made it this far, you have some form of delayed gratification, and it's a muscle. It is not a hit or miss. It's not a you have or you don't. You have to build this muscle, and you have to learn how to say no. You have to learn how to be patient. You have to learn how to think long-term. And once you get those three things down, the rest will come, genuinely. So I challenge everyone here to just try to think long-term, to be very real with themselves. It's like, what's the rush, right? And as a side note, there's nothing wrong with wanting to get money fast. There's nothing wrong with being eager to earn the money. Trust me, I am not one to say that like, oh, I don't want money. I just am being selective. I am trying to build the vehicle that's going to take me to the millions and millions and millions of dollars. I don't care to make an extra 10K a month now, right? I have my baseline income that I'm extremely happy with. That allows me to be I'm free. Once you surpass the 10K a month mark, once you surpass the 20K a month mark, you're free. Doesn't matter. Does not. And I don't have this desire in my heart to be like, oh my God, I need to be at 50K. I need to be at 100K a month right now. I need to be at 200K a month right now. I mean, obviously it'd be cool, right? Obviously it'd be great. But I really believe if I can continue to build, if I continue to grow my business, if I continue to do everything I'm doing nonstop, it's going to continue to compound. It's going to continue to grow and become this flower that I'll be able to sell for millions and millions of dollars. And so, like, to give y'all context, because I don't know if this is y'all's first time watching, you probably have no idea what I am or who I am, what I do or anything like that, but I run private label brands online. So what that means is I sell my brand, my supplement brand specifically on TikTok Shop, Amazon, Shopify. Basically, I launched a supplement brand a year and a half ago and have used, affiliate marketing and AI tools and a lot of other things to allow me to sell thousands of units this month, right? Tens of thousands of units a month. And so for me, I have to think long-term, right? Because supplement brands aren't bought overnight, right? Any brand can go and launch and do 50K a month, right? But brands that are doing $500,000, $1 million a month consistently for, 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, 5 years, those are the brands that are being bought for hundreds of millions of dollars. And I am hanging around some of these 8-figure and 9-figure brand owners. And the biggest thing I've learned is you have to move fast, meaning adjust quickly, learn quickly, and move quickly. That does not mean move fast on every money opportunity. That means move fast in the right things. You have to learn how to say yes to the right things and no to the others. There have been so many opportunities I've been prompted with in the last 6 months that if I would have accepted, I wouldn't be sitting in the coast of Palawan, Philippines with a view. This isn't a green screen. Like, I am living my dream life. Genuinely, I have my wife here, my team member. My team is coming out here with me to travel through Asia. Like, that is what I dreamed about as a kid. So once again, if you want this life, if you want to have anything remotely close to what I have, and I'm not telling you I have everything figured out. I'm not perfect, dude. I'm 22, I'm fixing to be 23, and I have a lot to learn, but I would say something I'm doing is working. And so this is just my thought process. This is just what I've done in order to get to where I'm at. And so, there's highs and there's lows to all of this, guys. I'm not always up here. There's days where it sucks. And for anyone thinking that, oh, you must work 2 hours a day, sit on the beach the rest, it's a complete lie. I work 12 to 14 hours a day every day. I work on my health. I work on my business. I work and help other people launch their businesses. I am constantly working, and I don't feel like I'm okay if I'm not working. So all that being said, guys, chase your dreams, move fast. fast. Be selective about what you say yes to. Take the risk, take the opportunity, and just put the work in. It's gonna compound. Think long term. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful, guys. If you did enjoy the video, I will be making so many more videos like this. My goal while I'm here in Asia is to document so much of the journey, to share this with you guys, to allow you to see an insight of what it's like if you're not able to do this right now, what it's like, and kind of the ups and the downs. So you'll see a ton of what's going on here. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.